All right, most sports have a season. Fishing, however, can be done year-round. Up next, we'll meet a man from the Piedmont who has turned his love of fishing into a business. We could call Rod Thomas a real expert on fishing. Get it? Real expert? Well, he took Fox 8 to one of the hottest fishing spots, not only in North Carolina, but on the entire East Coast. What's the famous quote by Mark Twain? Make your vocation your vacation and you'll never work a day in your life. Rod Thomas is that phrase personified. He spends most of the year as a fishing guide between three main spots in North and South Carolina, and business is booming. Like the current flowing downstream, the water has always pulled at Rod Thomas.
I remember catching my first largemouth bass at a little sand pit in South Carolina with my uncle and taking it to all my neighbors' houses and showing it off.
Thomas owns and runs Captain Ponytail fishing tours.
To be able to share that and see somebody else's face light up is a real cool thing. I got him right in there. I sell fun. How could you have a better job? The only problem is it's very hard to get sympathy when your back hurts real bad because you fish too much. I gotta go under you.
Thomas rotates the year in three different spots depending on what fish are running at what time.
So I'm on the road about 9 months a year from April to November. But I try to be at the places where the fish are biting when they're biting. That makes me look like a lot better fisherman.
Oh yeah. We caught up with Rod.
I got one on, Dick, get one.
And noted outdoors writer Dick Jones on a recent trip up the Roanoke River in Weldon, North Carolina, which happens to be the rockfish capital of the world. And they caught a lot of rockfish on this day.
100+ days on this river at this time of year is not really unusual at all. It's as close as you can get to a guarantee.
Come on, there we go.
So the striped bass are naturally drawn to this place because their eggs actually have to float on top of the water for 3 days to become baby fish. So they want to be right against that fast water where they know those eggs will float. Killing them back here, girl. And the spawn will be successful. So inherently they're drawn to this river, have been for literally hundreds if not thousands of years.
Thomas is an interesting story. He holds a master's degree in broadcast journalism from UNCG and worked in television as a photojournalist and producer for years.
Did shows for Home and Garden Television, did a lot of sports. Started with ESPN and golf and auto racing as a handheld cameraman, and I got a chance to do a fishing show in the early 90s.
And after working on fishing shows all over the world, he realized he could be a very effective fishing guide. And remember, he always felt at home on the water.
The other day I saw an eagle swoop down and grab a fish out of the water 10 or 12 miles downstream. I was completely by myself. First thing I thought was I wish I had a camera and could get that, but then I thought no, it was a lot better just sitting here watching it and knowing that I'm the only one that saw it. There he is. Every time.
Pursuing your passion. Rod Thomas has made his vocation his vacation, and he couldn't be happier.
Every spring you start thinking about it. Just such a cool place. Yeah, that's for sure, people.
All right, Rod has moved on to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for the summer. For more information, you can go to his website. That's www.captainponytail.com. He's even working on a possible trip to Costa Rica to fish later this year. Again, he's out on the water about 9 months of the year. The other time, he's a boat representative. He goes around and travels to boat shows representing the boats that sponsor him.
Broadcast journalism degree, huh?
To fishing.
Kind of makes you wonder,
yeah,
huh?
That's right.
Got us both thinking, doesn't it? All right, I'm sure it has Van thinking as well.